Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. They get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Going up top for Miller. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 50 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a first down carry by Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Going to give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Carry for Leonard Fournette. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Buccaneers nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Check 45, come on. Regular. Ricky. 45. Mike, 45.
Throwing now is Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. William Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
And that's saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Brady going to throw. Jones has it. That catch good for only a couple. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Brady's throw there complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Brady now on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
For Chris Godwin.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
45.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Devin White leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic 3rd and long after that last sack.
45. Mike, 45. Hey, check. 45's the Mike. Oh, dang, punt. Hey, check Mike 45. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Sugar.
Now Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Brady. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason predictions here. This is now our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe, time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us how you think things are going to shape up in each conference. Let's start with your thoughts on the AFC.
All right, let's start in the East. I like the Bills. In the South, I like Indianapolis despite their loss on opening day. In the North, I like Baltimore. And out West, of course, I like Kansas City. For wild cards, I like the Chargers coming out of the West. I think that in the East, New England is going to get the nod. And then out of the North, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Remember, we got that extra team in the playoffs this year. And then when the playoffs break down, I do think it's going to come down to Baltimore and Kansas City in the AFC. And Baltimore, by a nose, goes to the Super Bowl.
And just to be different from you, I like your conference championship matchup. I'll take Mahomes and the Chiefs heading back to the Super Bowl. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Watch the pass. 54 mark. 54 mark. Check it. 54. 54.
Shotgun now for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. This for his running back, McCoy. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
So after the INT, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 93 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So the false start will back them up 5. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
All right, this gives us a chance, Charles, to go back to your playoff predictions. We covered the AFC. What do you see happening in the NFC?
All right, let's go with the division winners. Dallas in the East.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. This is Miller, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Again, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brady now to throw. To Evans on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Check 50. Check 50. Check. Fresno. Rip. Fresno.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Devin White.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the 45 on second down, Brady, and down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Here's Brady to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Go Bandit. We taking wins home.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Again, it's McCoy. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver run that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point try now for Succop. And that makes it 14-10.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Buccaneers 10.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and now it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And it's a pick six.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let